What's going on YouTube? Welcome to the JR Experience. It's IJR coming at you with a brand new video. Hey, if you saw my NFC East preview, I said, hey, I'm going to come with an AFC East preview next. But I'm also right now, I'm going to bring you a little bit more. I'm going to give you also the NFC West preview along with it. I want to start from the bottom to the top like I did last time. So I'm going to start with the NFC West before I go to the AFC East. NFC West is probably one of the worst divisions in the league, maybe the worst division in the league. It's not like there's not talent there, just the teams just can't win no games against the rest of the league. But let's break this division down. NFC West, last place team for me is going to be the San Francisco 49ers. I don't think that's a no-brainer. They just don't, it's their quarterback play. Once again, Alex Smith is still not going to get the job done. He's still just terrible. He's just terrible. You know, he's had a long time to get this thing together, and he's just not getting it. I don't know why Harbaugh brought him back. They have Kaepernick from Nevada. He's no better. It's not like they don't have talent on offense. You know, you got brought in Braylon Edwards. You still got Vernon Davis. You got Michael Crabtree, Frank Gore. If you just had a quarterback who was solid, hey, that division is yours. If that division is yours, the talent on offense, you should be able to do it. As long as Frank Gore stays healthy, that's going to be your workhorse. But how long can you hang your hat on him? You got to have a passing game. You don't have it with Alex Smith. And he's the only thing that's going to hold him back from their potential. So I know what you're trying to do, Harbaugh. You're going to try to, we're going to tank this year, and we're going to get your boy Andrew Luck, from Stanford. I know what you're doing. You think you're slick. You think you're slick, Harbaugh. You ain't slick. Hey, go ahead. Hey, do what you got to do. Do what you got to do to get Andrew Luck, because maybe he could be your saving grace. Because San Francisco ain't had a good quarterback since Steve Young. Well, that's a lie. That's a lie. You had Jeff Garcia. Jeff Garcia is still out there. Still a little old. Hey, he probably still run around for you, especially he knows that West Coast offense well. I bet you he can win more games than Alex Smith, Jeff Garcia. Just a thought. Just a thought. But they're going to come in last place. Their defense is cool. The defense is cool. Not good enough. You know, they got Patrick Willis, who's probably the best middle linebacker in the league. And, well, not probably. He is the best middle linebacker in the league. But that's about it. You got talent. You just haven't not going to reach your full potential. Not this year. And it's just another bad year for San Francisco in my book. Third place team in this division, Seattle Seahawks. I don't know what Pete Carroll's going to try and do. You got Tavares Jackson out there. Tavares Jackson still like a person who don't know what he's doing at the quarterback position. They brought in his offensive coordinator from Minnesota, and he still looks like he don't know what he's doing. They have a little bit of talent on offense, but once again, when you have talent, you still need a quarterback in this league. In the NFL, you need a quarterback, and they're going to be held back from the quarterback to win games. You got Mike Williams. You have Marshawn Lynch. You got Tate. You know, you got some youngsters. You got some little bit of talent there. Defense, you got some solid pieces on defense, but collectively as a team, I think it's still maybe a year away or two. Still need a quarterback. I don't know why you just won't go out and go get Carson Palmer, Pete. Go ahead and get Carson. He's dangling out there, but Cincinnati's bullshitting. They didn't try and get rid of him. Carson said, I'm just gonna retire. But hey, you gotta do something at that quarterback position, Seattle. But I don't think you're going back to the playoffs. No Cinderella story this time like you beat the Saints last year in a huge upset. That's not going to happen. Not this year. Second place team, Cardinals. Well, hold on. I think the Cardinals. I want to say the Rams are going to win the division. That's why I say the Cardinals. But I think it could go either way. You can swap these two. Rams or Cardinals can win this division. But I think second place, I will say, you know what, I'm going to put the Rams in that spot. The Rams are going to come in second place. I think they're going to tie for the division. I just think the Cardinals are going to win the division. I think both the Rams and Cardinals will probably finish at 9-7, but I think the Cardinals will win the tiebreaker and go to the playoffs. That's just my hunch. I think they're going to fight for that division. I don't think no one's going to go to playoffs under 8-8, and just like last year, which was just a bunch of bullshit. That's not going to happen. You know, you got the additions with the Cardinals. You got Call from Philly. He came in there. He looks like in preseason he's really going to throw the ball to Larry Fitzgerald every damn chance he gets. You got rid of Preston, so you got Early Doucette there. Benny Wells has to have a good year, or he's going to be on the brakes. He's going to be out of town. You got Patrick Peterson, who I love on defense, rookie from LSU, who is just amazing. I think he's going to be a Pro Bowl corner for years and years and years. But I just think overall as a team, I think the Cardinals are a better team than the Rams now with a quarterback. And I know Sam Bradford is looking solid, looking good for the Rams, but I just think they may be one more year away for the Rams to reach the playoffs. I think they're both going to tie, and I think the Cardinals will win that tie break go to the playoffs. I think the Rams will finish 9-7 as well, come in second place, and they're going to fight, but they're going to come up a little bit short of a wild card spot. But just one more year probably for the Rams for them to get back to those playoffs. So that's my preview for the NFC West. Now, for my AFC East prediction, I'm going to say last place, Buffalo Bills. Buffalo Bills still going back to the quarterback. Well, hold on. Fitzpatrick is okay. Fitzpatrick is cool. He throws for a lot of yards. When he throws that many times, Chandler's going to keep throwing that rock. He's going to make a lot. He can throw for 300 yards, but he throws for 4 touchdowns and 3 picks. 4 touchdowns, 2 picks. That's just what you get from Fitzpatrick. They got to get more of a running game. Fred Jackson looks like he's the starter. They got to get more from Spiller. The rookie. You don't take a guy in the top 10 and not use him. You got to use him a lot more. You use his ability in the backfield, running the ball, catching the ball out the backfield. They got Stevie Johnson on the outside. The receivers they're all right. They got some young guys. They're going to try to make some plays on offense. They're going to score points, and they're going to fight. But in defense, they might be a little bit better with Sean Merriman. But they still maybe a few more years away. I just don't. They're going to fight, but they're just not there yet. But they're going to be better, but not good enough. So last place for me, Buffalo Bills. Miami Dolphins going to come in third place. I think Miami is going to be fighters as well. I think their offense is going to be a little bit better with Reggie Bush, Brandon Marshall. I don't think Chad Henne is as bad as people say he is. I know Dolphins fans want to get rid of him as soon as possible. But if they get some big plays, like they did in the last preseason game, and throw the ball deep to Brandon Marshall, they got Devon Best, who's a good number 2 receiver, a good tight slot receiver. I like Devon Best a lot. And just try and make big plays. Reggie Bush, you have to have a breakout year for the Dolphins to succeed. For the Dolphins to maybe be a surprise team, it's up to Reggie Bush. If Reggie Bush can finally run the ball between the tackles, get outside, come in your own as a running back, more than just catching passes out the backfield. I think he could be the X factor for them and just have a breakout year. I've been waiting for Reggie Bush to have a breakout year for a long time. The history has told me it's not going to happen, but hopefully it does, especially for you Dolphin fans. But defensively, you guys are solid. Cameron Wake, defensive end, he's going to probably get a lot of sacks. He brought back Jason Taylor. Secondary solid. You're a top 10 defense. So they're going to be solid on that end. But I just don't think it's when that division is so tough at the top that you guys are going to break through and beat the Jets and Patriots. So I think they'll probably go 9-7, 8-8 for the Dolphins. Maybe 9-7, which is a little bit short in that division. Maybe another year or two. Maybe another quarterback if they get rid of Chad Henne will put that team over the top. So let's get to the second place team. I think the Jets are going to come in second place. I don't think the Jets. I think, once again, I'm going back to quarterback. Mark Sanchez is solid. He's not a great quarterback. He's just a game manager. He throws a lot of bad passes, a few good passes during the game, and he just doesn't make the wrong mistake. He gets you 1 touchdown a game, and they just lean on that defense so much. They lean on that defense. They got Plexico Burress. They got Santonio Holmes. Got an old LT, Sean Green. But the offense is good enough. But at the same time, Mark Sanchez, he just can't throw the ball 40 times a game and get 300 yards, 350 yards passing a game. He's not that type of quarterback. He's a game manager. He's just okay. Him and Chad Henne are not that far away apart. They're not that far apart. Mark Sanchez is not that much better than Chad Henne. I'm going to say that right now. But he's solid enough. And he just makes the right play at the right time to get them over the hump. Now, they lean on that great defense, which is an outstanding defense in the secondary, not in the defensive line. And the linebackers are solid. You got Bart Scott and company, but they don't have much of a pass rush. But their secondary is so good, and they blitz you at so many angles that, you just can't handle them. But the Jets are going to come in second place, make the playoffs. I say the Jets probably come in 10-6 in the division, and make the playoff and maybe make another playoff run and try and make the Super Bowl, but I just don't see it. Mark Sanchez has to step his game up. If they want to make the Super Bowl and make all these predictions, they make all these predictions, make the Super Bowl, it's all up to Mark Sanchez. Mark Sanchez has to get it done. He has to have a breakout year and get it and just play. And just play like a great quarterback so this team can just really, really go as high as they can go. Now, the number 1 team in that division, first place, of course, is going to be the New England Patriots. The Patriots, they went 14-2 last year. I don't see them going 14-2. Probably go 12-4, 13-3, maybe even 11-5 this year. Maybe even 11-5, but they will win that division. They brought in Chad Johnson, Chad Ochocinco, whatever you want to call him. Albert Haynesworth on defense. Still haven't seen him yet, but he'll be a key addition. Ocho Cinco, preseason looked like he hasn't made a big splash yet, but he will later on, I feel. Because Tom Brady, they dink and dunk passes to so many damn people that Tom Brady doesn't have just one key person he throws to. So everybody gets a piece of the pie. That's what makes them so good on offense. Defense, Belichick will have them in order. They got Patrick Chung on the secondary. You got Haynesworth. You still got good linebackers with with Mayo. OJ Mayo. I'm talking about basketball with Mayo in the middle. So that defense is going to be solid. Their team overall is going to be well coached. I see them going to the playoffs. How far they will go, we will see. Could they go to the Super Bowl? Hell yeah. Could they not go to the Super Bowl? Hell yeah. They could not go either. So it's going to be a tough division. They're going to be knockdown, drag-out fights, those Jets-Patriot games. But I think the Patriots will prevail. And in the playoffs, time will tell. So Patriots win that division. That is my preview for the AFC East and for the NFC West. I hope you enjoyed this video. Check out my NFC East video that I did last week. Check those out for me. Check out my other videos on my channel, Warrior 04086. This is the JR Experience. Remember to comment, rate this video, like it for me. Hey, I want to know your feedback. Come back again. Once again, this is the JR Experience. Peace. I'm through.